How's it going, boys, and welcome back to the Morghur the Shadowgave campaign. Last time, Morghur has set his wrath upon Khorne, and onto Marienburg. We have deleted the Bretonnian faction, and now we have set up an ambush to try and get Guntor, the man, the myth, the legend, the warrior that destroyed. Well, I don't know if it was him actually, but it was the army that destroyed Khazrak, Malagor, and sadly the death of Pew. We're just gonna go straight into an end turn here and see if the ambush goes off. So let's go. Alrighty, not the battle we were looking for, but Eilhart has been attacked by the Golden Order. I don't really care. I wouldn't mind even letting them destroy this and reset up this Hearthstone, because we did perform the ritual and then kind of realized that we shouldn't have. So let's just auto-resolve it. Well, he has fell straight into the trap of Malagor. The enemy army is as follows. These anti-large units that were such a pain for us. These mortars, they should be easy enough in an ambush scenario. And of course the anti-infantry knights of the Blazing Sun. But the great swords, they're going to be quite a problem. I feel like this army is going to do pretty well. We're going to just hit them from all sides. Get the Ungor Raiders, try and suck up some of the damage. Let the Harpies do what they do. Let Malagor cast some spells. Let's get in to the revenge. The revenge for Khazrak is upon us. And the enemy army, who dealt such a glorious and mortal blow to us, has been caught once again. We have set them up in an ambush and we are ready to destroy this army. So what we have set up here, we have a checkerboard of Ungor Raiders. They are basically just being used to draw the enemy towards them, while the rest of our flying units are going to hit them all in the back. We have squads of Harpies here, squads of Harpies here, and 2 giants, and we have our 3 Manticores here. So our main plan here is get the Manticores into the Lord, get him gone as soon as possible. These 2 giants are going to hit the anti-infantry cavalry, get rid of them. This squad of Harpies is going to deal with this Knight Panther. This squad of Harpies is going to deal with this Knight Panther. And this squad of Knight Panther are going to get all shot by the Ungor Raiders. But that is the plan at least, so let's start the battle and see how it goes. So instantly we are going to declare the shots. They're all going to begin firing, and we're going to drop a block of doom. The Manticores are going to drop straight into the enemy lord, and the cavalry are going to take our bait and go straight for the Ungor Raiders, hitting them all in a mass charge. But of course, that was our plan. All the Harpies are going to drop straight into these Knights Panther and start trying to deal as much damage to them as possible. They do have the anti-large, so they are going to do a bit of damage to us, but that's okay. One of our Chaos Giants got pretty much I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. One of the Knights Panther just left, and the Chaos Giant had to deal with the mortars instead. This Chaos Giant, once again, the cavalry was too fast for him, so he just had to move on towards the infantry. We have another Flock of Doom into the middle of all this. We have great swords fighting the Harpies now. We have the Knights Panther trying to cycle charge, and the Knights of the Blazing Sun. At this point, well, we didn't even get to see them. The Manticores dealt with the Lord quite quickly. They do quite a lot of damage, so sending 3 of them at once is enough to destroy them. The Manticore is now being surrounded by Knights of the Blazing Sun along with great swords, so we're going to send in the Chaos Giant to help out, and the Manticores are going to come down. Going to drop a few Harpies as well, bring them over from over there to help out with the cavalry over here and the great swords. We're basically routed most of the enemy at this point. It's mostly just these Knights of the Blazing Sun and Knights of our Knights Panther, but doing enough damage to them along with that fear is enough to rout them, get the morale going, while our Chaos Giants deal mostly. A lot of the damage does come from our Chaos Giants, but our Harpies are really the MVP of this battle. We have Pikemen, Chaos Knights, Empire Knights as well that are in here. There they are, there's the Empire Knights. They have been constantly cycle charging our Manticores. At this point, one of our Manticores is quite hurt. I'm going to pull him out of the battle. He's going to move away, and at some point I'm probably going to drop him back in there once the enemy is hurt enough. And of course our reinforcements have arrived. The herds of Ungors have all arrived into the battle. The enemy, knowing this has happened, has started to break even more. They are being completely surrounded. We have these great swords here fighting for their life against 2 Manticores and a Chaos Giant. Not really somewhere you want to be as a tiny human. So at this point, we're starting to just chase down enemies and deal with whatever is left. These Knights of the Blazing Sun are being dealt with. These Knights of the Blazing Sun, same with these Knights Panther, a lot of them are being too fast, just getting away from our units. So I'm just going to let all our Ungor Raiders shoot at them and let the Ungor Raiders take the damage of their charges, while the rest of our army chase down the enemy and deal with them. Make sure they do not unroute, because when they do unroute, I believe it's 2 times the enemy can unroute before they completely break. But at this point, the enemy now has army losses. We have won this battle. Gotta start using the war dogs that came in here, as long as our harpies, to just chase everything down, kill everything, and we have had our revenge in honor of Khazrak the Fallen. The sweet taste of revenge. There is nothing better, and there's no grudge unsettled when it comes to the Beastmen. So we did completely destroy them. They still have, what is it, the Knights Panther. Yeah, the Antilars, the scary unit, they're still a bit alive, but I'm hoping, I did chase them down, but I am hoping that the ambush will destroy this army completely for good. Of course, Malagor did loads of damage, but I feel like it was mostly just these harpies and the Manticores taking out that Lord really quick that really helped us win that battle. So let's take some replenishment or money. I think we'll go for the money. He's gonna be angry anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Take the money, and the end of the turn is here. So that is one thing I would like everyone who is even newer to the Total War games to understand, that you can lose battles and you can turn it around. If you lose a battle, it doesn't mean it's the end of your campaign. Just always remember that. So you can, as I say, you can always turn it around. So let's move on with this turn and see where it takes us. So Morghur, you are probably going to head to Isleheart, set up another herdstone there, and then Malagor and Bamboo here are going to head to Gorshal and get rid of it. So let's do that first. Let's level up Lornal here. You're at level 19 now, so what shall we give you? Let's give you... Probably just going to go back into this and go straight for the Great Ruination of Magic. Pretty decent to destroy the enemy's magic and give them miscast, so we're going to take it. Let's see what else. Yeah, we want Morghur now to attack Ironheart. So we have quite a lot of money now, so we can actually... Thinking about it. We either spend it on buildings. Let's see, what buildings can we get firstly? Can't really get anything with you until this. And Malagor, you really don't need anything. You can maybe go for this for Manticores, but once the what's it called? The herdstone's up, we don't really care. So I'm thinking instead, let us give Malagor the Blind Eye of Seeing. We already have one on Lornal, of course, but putting it on Malagor is something that we really should have did a long time ago, but it is what it is. So let's give him the summon. Do we have any enchanted items running for you? You can have the Unbreakable, and I don't think we have any talismans, so that's okay. Yeah, that will definitely boost up Malagor's army a bit. So let's send Morghur now to Ironheart and see how this battle goes. Got him speeding. Alright, we're getting a Pyrrhic victory here. This is quite an elite army, actually. So they do have Knights Panther again, so we need to watch out for them. This stuff kind of trash. Great swords are a problem. Mortars, we can probably flank them. And lords, not so much. So let's fight this battle now and see how it goes. The Battle of Ironheart. Starting us off, we are sending our troops forward towards the enemy. They have set up in a giant line of swordsmen, great swords, flagellants, and their crossbowmen. Well, it says huntsmen actually. In the back, they have 2 mortar squads set up. We also have our 4 cav units hidden in the trees over here. And of course, our Chaos Spawn front line mixed in with best scores in the back, Chaos Giant, our Manticore, and our Razor Gore herds. We're going to push in, destroy this right flank, and then push up to whatever is left of the enemy. So let's go straight ahead and look at the charge. They're mortaring us, they're crossbowing us, but we are charging them back. Their knights got a charge on us, but they're no match for us. Lornal is getting destroyed by all the crossbowmen, and Malagor, or Morghur, is getting all the way in. As you can see in the background, our cav are coming in for them mortars. Lornal is chilling, he's just waiting for a good spot to drop a pit of shades, and he gets caught out by a squad of knights. What is this? Knights Panther, the anti-large unit. So he's going to take a lot of damage. We're going to drop a pit of shades right here into this blob. Dealing with the great swords and the Empire Knights real quick. They have their halberdiers coming in. They have their crossbowmen and all shooting at us. But here comes the charge of the Centaurs into the back of the mortars. Dealing with them in one swift blow. Our Warhounds, Hounds of Pestilence, that's their name, get straight into the Huntsmen, dealing with them. The Centaurs are then going to move around and slowly deal with him. As you can see, we charged in and everything routed real quick. A pendulum into what's left of the enemy, while our Chaos Spawn are slowly destroying everything. We've dropped a Mystifying Miasma on the Knights that were on Lornal, just for the speed debuff, for our Bestigors to get in, deal with them, while Lornal gets around and begins fighting over here. Well, he was over here. There he is. He did charge in, deal with that. Our Chaos Spawn and the 2 summons of Chaos Spawn that we have are on the field dealing with all the enemy. As you can see, we somehow didn't destroy the second mortar. This one decided to stay alive on his own. But of course, we have one of the Centaurs say, okay, let's change that. One charge. Went flying, he's gone. One charge and they are all dealt with. At this point, the enemy is completely broken. Only thing left is the Huntsman General, but we have a Manticore to make sure that doesn't last for long. Straight into his back, and that should be him dealt with. Oh, well, he broke. Manticore's gonna have him for dinner as he runs away. An easy battle, lots of flying dead units for some reason. You know, standard, but it is what it is. An easy battle for Morghur the Shadowgave. Well, we showed those Shumis exactly what they fought. The Beastmen are something to be feared. We went straight in there and we just demolished them. Didn't matter what tier units they had, they got clapped real quick. Laurel did lots of damage in his spells. The Hounds of Pestilence did what they needed to do, as along with the Razor Gore and of course the Manticore dealing with that Lord shooting us. So let's raise the Herdstone. So that's a Herdstone here once again. The ritual is locked of course, but this means we can now send these guys to Gorshal. We can destroy Altdorf and we can destroy Karlberg. And we're going to be probably doing that in the next turn. Or in the next episode, sorry. So Malagor and Bamboo are going to go to Gorshal. Let's just encircle for now until Bamboo gets up there. I wouldn't... Oh, he's on the sea. I was going to say try and get rid of this army. But Gorshal, this is close victory with medium casualties. It really shouldn't be medium casualties. But I feel like if we encamp, it will be perfectly fine. So let's just auto it. Yeah, we took a lot of damage that we really didn't need to, but it is what it is. That's that dealt with. That us now. Malagor, you're going to go into here. You're going to beat the crap out of your own guys. And you're going to head towards Karlberg. Bamboo, you're going to hit an encampment and head towards Malagor. Let's see. That is that. So do we have anything to build? We already looked at this, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Ironheart. gonna take us 1, 2, 3 to even get these God Sword units, and I feel like these guys, I'm probably gonna wait for Kazrak's army, because he uses mostly Gorge, so we're gonna wait till then to get this stuff. What can Morghur actually build at the Hearthstones? It's Chaos Spawn and Manticores really in the Core Herd. So once we get Kazrak back alive, how long is that? 4 turns should be pretty decent. So let's level everyone up here. Bamu, let's give you first merge that. Take more raiders, level you up. You're gonna start just going to Spirit Leech for now. Malagor, what are we gonna give you? Could go for the Greater Arcane Conduit with you, but I do want you to get monsters later on. Because this gives support monsters, doesn't it? Yeah. So I do want to give him monsters later on, but we don't really have that many. He only has the Chaos Giants. We don't really have the Dread to upgrade his stuff. So it does upgrade what upgrades Manticores? Oh, this one does. So he already is upgraded. What is Malagor? Is this this is the melee attack one. This is destroy a unit real quick one, but I feel like we're better just going with his offensive spells. Do want to go for Greater Arcane Conduit at some point, but I feel like this line might be a bit more worthy for him, although he does have his special line. It gives him Crowfather, which is good for the Dread, which we probably shouldn't spend all that Dread on Harpies then, because I could have just got it here, but it is what it is. And Battle of Crows, what is this? A Vortex, okay. Yeah, we're going straight there. We're going to try and get straight to the Mantle of Crows. Alright, sweet. Let us end the turn then and see what happens next. Alrighty, a new turn. And once again, the Gulator himself has achieved the Sword of Cain. He must have lost it. Excuse me? Morghur, you're sober? That's just not right. The Centaurs raid a nearby winery, bringing back barrels of suspicious liquid. The herd gathers and drinks only to suffer a hellish hangover. No wonder it is only foppish man-filth and sticky elfkin that drinks such rot. We have got a -50 to our campaign movement range. That's tough. It's okay because he has fucking loads of campaign movement range anyway, but it's sad to see that Morghur is in fact sober. Let's move you towards Karaberg, and let's move you behind him. You know what, just chill there with him for now. Morghur, you can also head to Karaberg, but I'm thinking, no, let's head you towards Altdorf. So, hidden encampment, head towards Altdorf, because we are going to attack Vestus. Because we do want the points. It is recently devastated, so it isn't worth that much points, but it's more the principle. We have to destroy the human cities, get rid of all them, and that is it. Let's see, do we have anything to build? Nothing that we do want to build. So, let us now probably just end the turn once again. Alrighty, a new turn. One thing I do want to have a look at before we do anything is victory conditions. Of course, we're going to be finishing this campaign when we defeat the endgame scenario, but I do want to look at these. So we need 4 more settlements destroyed, and we need a bit more marks of ruination. So level 6 to get the short victory campaign. For long victory, we need to destroy Reichland, which should be decent enough. We need to destroy Ostland, way up there, and we need to destroy Nordland. So pretty much go up to Kislev, kind of them territories to destroy all of them, or they might get wiped out on their own. And then it is just a looting, razing, murdering spree for the rest of the campaign until the endgame scenario summons, and then we need to go down there and figure out how to deal with it. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let's get Malagor and Bamu to destroy Karaberg. Bamu get on up there. Malagor, you get in here. It's probably just going to be another auto-resolve. It's a full garrison. And we are going to lose some harpies. So let's do this battle real quick. And hopefully it's not too long. Alrighty, let's start this battle off. Send everyone over there. I think the only real threat I saw was the handgunners. We can probably get rid of them quite quickly. I want to get all my Ungors probably just moving up one location. Have them try and be a distraction and do some damage so they can all move up there. I want my Manticores being able to hit handgunners, crossbowmen, that kind of stuff. Chaos Giants. The problem with you two right now actually is if you move with these guys, you're going to get friendly fired. If you don't, you're probably going to get picked off by shots. So let's just leave you as is. Harpies, let's all just send you on this side. Same with Malagor, except he's going to go a lot further. And we're going to see how it goes like this. So let's do this. Ungors, move. You don't even need to move. Crowfather, move on up. Everything should be firing on this. Their crossbowman's going to start firing on us. But that's okay. Let us see. Is there any good targets to drop a block of doom on? Probably literally just this, which we could do in overcast, so just drop it there. Then everyone here, move on up. Harpies, let's start moving. We want to start annihilating some crossbows. So we got, what, 4 here? So this should be a pretty decent target. Let's send our Manticores up. I do want them to find the Lord and just kill them. You'll be able to destroy them. Let's grab weakest one. You can go into the mortars. Deal with them. Harpies, it's time to pick targets. Drop on them handgunners. You can drop on these crossbowmen. You can drop there. I would really like to get a Savage Dominion down because they do have a Halberdier squad there. But I could use these free to deal with them. Swordsman there. No, drop in the swordsman. Might as well. These halberdiers. Yeah, they are going to get in on the way of our harpies dealing with this crossbowman unit, but hopefully they can deal with them. You just, get in the halberdiers, and then that way you can hold them back. You are just going to fire in this. Otherwise, our Manticores are getting up there. So far, you can't do anything else. Swordsmen are getting destroyed. You are kind of getting destroyed by the halberdiers, so let's just drop a Flock of Doom and get all these units in one. I need to do it on the floor, so there. These harpies are dealing with these handgunners perfectly fine. Okay, you guys are gonna move now. I need... No, you know what? Just stay. Get on the halberdiers. This is dealt with this. Okay, we need to move. Let's get out of the combat there, because this harpy's kind of getting their ass kicked. You can move up, and just start sending the giants in. Where are the Manticores? They're dealing with what they need to deal with. Let's see. Kazrak. You're not Kazrak, you're Malagor. Let's move over here. Harpies get it stuck in here. They have some swordsmen there, but it should be easy enough. Everyone focus crossbowman. You focus this crossbowman, and you know what? You might as well help him as well. No, you can move forward actually to the spearman. Spearman's not going to be a good matchup against you, but I just need you moving forward. All of the reinforcements, just come on in. Harpies, or Manticores, deal with that. I just need all that stuff to disappear for now. What is this? Just a halberdier unit? Let's move. You know what? Get on that tower. Get rid of the tower, quick. You keep firing. You're pretty much dealing with all that. Onboard raiders are doing quite well, actually. Keep firing on that crossbowman. Our giants are dealing with all that. Harpies, let's move. You're just chilling right now. You're staying on the tower, actually. These ones need to move over here because we want to start fighting whatever's here. Let's drop a summon right there of a Cygor. What is this? What is on the floor here? Is it a swordsman? Don't. I was going to drop him in on the swordsman, but I don't want the halberdiers to get in as well. Let's take all of you into this halberdier squad. That's going to get rid of them quite quickly. You can move over there. Where is you? Straight there. Drop that. Now that that's summoned, drop another summon right there. And then that should be quite a bit of damage on just the Cygors alone. Let's go into melee mode because there's no point friendly firing anymore. So just go into melee, charge the enemy in the back. These harpies don't know what the fuck they're doing. They've been running around doing nothing for a while now. get into the back of these halberdiers. You guys might as well just blob up here because they're getting quite a bit of swordsmen. Malagor, get your charge bonus. Get down there. Get the helmet escort as well. These harpies can attack the spearmen in the back. Giant, you can deal with this. Sigor, I need you over here. You only have 6 seconds left, so just throw a oh, we won. Okay, well, we won anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Easy little battle. Of course, the enemy had no chance against our harpy swarms. Getting the enemies one by one, especially getting their crosswomen to begin with, really messed them up. We didn't get to see them at the gorge, but they did do a lot of damage, destroying that lord and the mortars, stopping our ungors from taking too much damage, which we don't care if they do anyway. So, see this, loot and raise. Of course, the Bamu's army was not needed at all. He's just there to look pretty. Let's move forward. We're probably going to head up this way next, because what we have is that Nordland and Ostland that are up here. Yeah, I think we're going to send Morghur to deal with the Empire, and these guys could deal with the other Empire factions. So, we will deal with that next time. We will destroy Alberic and Altdorf with Morghur, and we will perform the ritual at Eilhart, thinking it will bring us to level 6. So it would be quite nice. I think that gives us another army capacity. So we can get another just normal base lord, and then Kazrak should hopefully come back soon. 2 turns, he'll be back quite soon. Alrighty guys, till next time then, peace.